What's up YouTube? Welcome back to Branham's Computing, and today we are going to be going over some benchmarks from over the Intel i5-8600K processor. In today's video, I'm just going to be going over some benchmarks on the i5-8600K. Now, right now I'm currently running this processor in the PC that I'm using to set all this stuff up. So accurate enough, probably maybe a little bit there, but we're going to go ahead and give it a shot. So I'm going to use two programs today in order to give benchmark scores on the i5-8600K. So I'm going to be using Cinebench, which is already loaded up down here, and then this little application right here, Intel's Extreme Tune. So as soon as it decides it wants to load up, there it goes. I'm going to be running both benchmarks one after another to give you guys a comparison on how it does. So right now I'm not really using too much of my CPU. Granted, I do have a few applications open down here and I'm also recording on it. It's a good processor. It has been so far. I've been very pleased with it. It doesn't really get too hot. Right now I do believe it's overclocked to 4.5 gigahertz. I'm not too certain on that, but we are definitely about to find out. I am going to remove my face cam right there just for the sake of being able to see all the stats that we need to see for the processor. So I have HW monitor open up on the left, and then the built-in task manager performance settings right here. So I'm going to run this first benchmark. Oh, I was right. It is at 4.5. Okay, so it has finished. It is overclocked at 4.5 gigahertz, and the max temp was 58 degrees Celsius, which is not too bad at all. And this is a pretty good looking score right here. The best thing about the Intel Extreme Tuning utility is that you can compare it with other people's tunes online similar to your processor. So I am going to look at that. You can just click on Analyze right here. And then boom, it shows up. So mine's on the lower end of the spectrum, I guess you could say, but I do have a few other benchmarks in here that I have tried before. So the higher I went up in the overclocking, granted I may not have had my settings tuned the right way. I was getting some CPU instability, and it was causing my system to lock up and to freeze down, but for the most part it has not been that bad. So this was the benchmark for the Intel Extreme Tuning utility. So now I'm going to run a benchmark on Cinebench too. Now I just want to go ahead and say too, I did speed up the video for this process, and as well it is a 6-core 6-thread processor. Now later on the video did freeze a little bit, so that's also why I'm voiceovering this right now, but we'll continue. And would you look at that, 971. It's because I'm running other applications, but overall it's not that bad. I enjoyed this processor. It's been a great processor. As you can see, you can get all the good details too with HW monitoring. I highly recommend it. For me, it's been a good first PC budget build CPU. Now it was $250, but I wanted to go a little bit overboard with this just to ensure that extra headroom that I had with it. But other than that, hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that like button and leave a comment down below on what you want to see next. This is Branham's Computing, and I will see you in the next one.